Hi, Jeff Smith here, 31st Senate District. I tell you what, in this House of legislation, there hasn't been a lot going on, but we've just introduced what I think is a very comprehensive, amazing bill that Democrats as a whole can be proud of. And it includes so many important things. This is Representative Ann Rowe.
Hello.
From Janesville, Beloit area that has introduced this bill with me as my partner. What do you have to say about it, Ann?
Absolutely delighted to introduce this. Not delighted that the need is still so apparent and has been unaddressed by the majority party. I'm not sure what reality they're living in, but it's not ours.
Yeah, we've been hearing bills that nobody's asking for, but this is what people are really asking for. Yeah. We have a multiple number of things in this comprehensive bill that includes housing and homelessness response, community action, and local response. You want to talk about that, Ann?
The community action agencies in our area for Rock County and Walworth counties, I mean, they are the lifeline for people and their families, for kids. You know, no one chooses poverty. No one chooses to be hungry or unhoused. Those are things that we, as part of government, are charged with fixing and helping. And didn't the roots of this start back in the 60s? I mean, they saw this coming.
Yeah, you know, this is the culture that we live in now, but the society we have grown up in and lived in America was to be there for our neighbors and our friends and our family, make sure that everybody has opportunity. And that's why we call this the Opportunity Act.
Yes.
And it includes also health and environmental justice, which is near and dear to my heart and almost everybody. We need for our next generations to make sure that they have access to health, that they can trust that the environment is going to be clean and enjoyable for them. And even transportation, which we talk about a lot. If people really want to get to their job, they have to have access to that as well.
Yeah, these are the essential building blocks, not only to make a person whole and to keep them whole, but to keep our communities whole. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You need these basic essential services, and you know, none of us know until you're in it the trouble, the complexity of poverty. And this bill, and I'm grateful to be on it with you, attacks it from all angles.
You know, it's hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes, but that's what we all have to try to do. Again, what you say and keep saying is nobody chooses to be in poverty. They want an opportunity, that's all they're asking for. And I like to quote Senator Paul Wellstone when we say, we all do better when we all do better. And I want to thank you for listening and lift this up, the Wisconsin Opportunity Act, and call your legislators and tell them to get on. Thank you.
Thank you.